Welcome back. We're here with Mission 14 of the Nightfall campaign, Jennur's Horde. So quick note, something I forgot to mention with Grand Court is from here on out, all missions will start rewarding Lightbringer points for their rewards rather than Sunspear points. So from here on, my Lightbringer might go up higher than the 4 I've had it on. We'll see. It's unlikely I'll get enough points to shoot it, but it is currently a double Alonian week, so who knows. So anyways, Jennur's Horde, this is the mission you will get if you decide to side with Koss over Milani on whether you defend the very real threat of the Garden of Severine being corrupted, or you decide to take the shot that Milani's instincts are right and that her home village is in trouble. I'll let you decide which one you do, but you can technically do both. They do let you, it's just you only need to do one to progress the story. Jennur's Horde I consider the faster of the missions. Nundu Bay though, or Jennur's Horde though, takes longer if your damage is not great. So we'll see if the damage is great here and we still get through this quickly. But anyways, without any further ado, comp here, pretty much the exact same as it's been most of these missions. This time you will be required to bring Koss. Last time in Venta Cemetery I had him run a Dragon Slash build. This time I am having him run a 100 Blades build. Again, pretty standard 100 Blades build, nothing really too special here. So, without any further ado, we will get launching. So both Jennur's Horde and Nundu Bay have a common enemy type in the Harbinger. However, they have different ways to deal with them. In Nundu Bay, you activate a skill to make them vulnerable to damage. However, here, you have these Lights of Severine. And what we will be doing is we'll be just taking them and dropping them on Harbingers. So quick reminder, when you're holding a bundle, if you use your weapon set hotkeys, you will instantly drop the light. So that's what I will be doing, is I literally come up to this Harbinger here, and then I will hit F1, and I will drop the light right on him. And cleared. This will then spawn another spirit that spawns more lights. So if you have multiple players, sometimes it's not a bad idea to have a player run back and take a previous light. But for now, our goal is quickly run through, because we want to get to as many Harbingers as we can early, so we can spawn a few extra buffers here. So there we go, that's 2 down. And you will get a morale boost with each one you kill. We'll go Seer first. Oh, I have Koss avoiding combat. I don't know why, but I do. Alright, so now with this cleared out, I'm going to go ahead and get another light. And we'll go clear the Harbinger up top. So my goal was to get to this Harbinger before the first wandering mob came in. This is kind of your initial base of operations here, because at this point the path splits in 2. You can go left or right. I'm going to clear out some dudes to the left first, but I'm keeping an eye out on the right side, because there is a wandering patrol that will... There they are, right there. They will come towards the horticulturalist here, and if they kill him, it's mission over. So you've got to make sure you protect this choke point. They will engage you rather than try to run straight to the boss, or straight to Hinon. So you can take advantage of that to stop them a little bit early. But yeah, the key thing is just making sure you get to this point before you get, before you advance much further, and before this first wandering mob comes in. So now I'm going to clear out the other side while we're waiting for the next group to come. And I'm going to get pinged all over the place about lights that I'm currently doing nothing with. And that's because I want to secure this side first, or this section down below first, before I do anything further. Alright, take out the cleric next. Everyone's currently Thanos, so we're good on that. I'm still just keeping an eye out for a wandering mob. But that's cleared out, so now we will head to our next location. Livia, blood is power me, please. So I can get shouts going again. So now we will clear the Harbinger out to this side, and the wandering mob is heading towards this, so that works for me. And these spirits do get targeted by the wandering mobs. So that's why I was careful about where I cleared. Now we will clear out the center a little bit. So the final boss, the Harbinger of Nightfall, is right up ahead. He's kind of in between these two fountains. Currently not within range, but if I go a little... There he is, right there. Harbinger of Nightfall. That one will need a total of 3 lights to kill. So we're going to clear everything else out before we go deal with them, and that will include the bonus. Both in Nundu Bay and Jennur Horde, the bonus is clearing additional Harbinger groups out, which isn't extremely difficult to do. In Nundu Bay, you have all the time in the world to do it, but Jennur's Horde, you still have to be watching out for those roaming mobs. This is why your DPS will matter in terms of how easy this mission is for you. So, we're going to continue clearing out the middle a little bit. I'm waiting for the wandering mob before I move on and try to clear out a side. Hit the cleric. I'm just constantly checking all enemies to see if the wandering mob spawns out. Once we take these guys out, I'm pretty much just going to wait for the mob and then we'll go. There they are. I figured they would spawn soon, and they're coming to this side. I've never been sure what causes them to choose one side over another. I'm not sure if it's random or if it's based off where you are at the time they spawn. But once we take these out, we will go ahead and progress the bonus here. Alright, that's good enough. They'll handle the rest. So the extra Harbingers are up each of these sets of stairs. First one's up above right here. I will send them after the cleric. And Harbinger, just drop a light on him and game over. Everybody get up here. I'm going to cheat over to the side of the stairs so I can keep an eye out for a wandering mob. Because you don't get the bonus and credit until you wipe out their entire group. Which, the Ascendant being where it is honestly kind of annoying. As soon as I see that group spawn, I will be diverting everybody. Okay, one down. We're going to divert back down. I don't want people wasting their time attacking that mob. They are not on our radar yet. Bowmaster wants to come down here. I'm okay with that. Alright, that's dealt with. Here comes our next wandering mob, just on schedule. So we'll wait for them down here. And get to work. There's a cleric in here somewhere. Also, as a further note, the mob becomes stronger with each Harbinger you kill. So do keep that in mind. Alright, we're going to wipe out this group now. Alright. I'm at minimum going to run the light up and clear the other Harbinger. We'll see if we can get the group in time. I don't think we will. I think I will have to divert. Here's the cleric. There we go. That's dealt with. Okay, cleric's dead. That's good. There is a chance from here that the minions will just straight up wipe the group if I leave them alone. The cleric going down as fast as it did really helped bring up the damage. Or at least the speed we cleared that mob out. So with that, bonus is done. All that's left is the Harbinger of Nightfall. And we're barely 10 minutes in. So again, we're going to go back to that central point. Watch for the wandering mob. There it is. Running right down the middle for us. And we're just going to push forward. We're going to clear out the group on the left here. We're just not going to concern ourselves with the Harbinger at all for now. Because, well, you can't do anything. You can bring a light up at this point, and I probably should have, honestly. But whatever, doesn't matter. Just gotta start taking the guys out. But yeah, the Harbinger just takes 0 damage from anything. So, once all the mobs are dead, we're gonna send myself back to go get a light. I'm keeping them flagged there, so that way we can deal with any wandering mob that comes in, because they might go and run the other direction. They might run south instead of north. This just helps keep that under control. So now I'm going to flag my heroes back to this little bridge here. Alright, so that's one down. Send me. Thank you. Here's a new light for me. Alright, we've got a new wandering mob out here. Hunt the cleric, target it, and then get everybody their shouts. Drop the next one. Now I'll help take out the cleric. Just take out the wandering mob crew. Everybody get over here so I can make sure you're under the effects of shouts. And Bowmaster. Alright, Master of Whispers, send me on my way, please. So obviously, if you have more players, they can pick up the other light on this side, and you can do this much faster than I currently am. But either way, this is a very quick mission. We were done in 13, 14 minutes. I'm in fact just going to steal some drops really quick. And drop a Z-Light. There we go. And that's the mission complete. Very easy, very fast. It's just a matter of making sure you are defending that choke point and making sure that none of the wandering mobs sneak past. If it feels like it's been a while since you've seen one, you might need to go run back to the start. So that's all for the mission. As always, hope these are helpful, and we will see you for the next one.